Last time on Ethereal Enigma. Oh my god, she's fucking adorable. Dude, I'm fucking tearing up. He makes me really happy. Like, out of all the PixelFade females, I don't know what it is about Kira. It's just like, this is the perfect waifu that I have in my mind. Like, this is my type of anime girl. You know what I mean? Now, we continue. Well, hello. My name is Gan, and welcome back to Ethereal Enigma. Last time, Kira gave me a bento, you know, like lunch, and she fed it to me, and I'm like, oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, I'm straight sipping for Kira, and it is embarrassing. Then, we went to the bowling alley, and Mina protected her man against these, you know, cool girls or whatever, you know? Alrighty, let's get back to the video. I wake up with a wide yawn. Blinking my eyes open, I check the time and grimace. I need to get moving before I'm late. Leaping out of bed, I quickly change and get ready for school. I grab my stuff and race downstairs to grab some toast. As expected, both Mina and Erilynn have already left. I don't have time to sit down and eat, so I stuff the bread in my mouth. I slap my bag over my shoulder and head out the door. I barely feel the crisp morning air as I race towards school. When I reach the courtyard, there are a few lingering students outside. That means I've still got time. After entering the building, I reach my classroom and find my seat with my friends. A moment later, the bell rings. Whew! I made it. Miss Sato takes her place in front of the room.
Good morning, class.
Oh shit. Sorry.
Good morning, class. Let's get started.
Man, I gotta stop doing that. Like, I don't know what it is. I feel like I want to double click sometimes. And I do that, but I mess up really bad. I'm sorry about that. I focus what we're learning, and soon the school day flies by. By the time all of our classes are over, I'm already ready to do something fun. Luckily, I have a club meeting today. After packing up all my stuff, I say goodbye to my friends and head to the club room. On the way, I run to Daisuke. Oh, hey Daisuke.
Hey, you were just the guy I was hoping to see.
Oh, really? What's up? Oh my god, I'm sorry, but like I'm barely looking at my name right now. It's been, because I've been always putting GAT like for the Crystalline and the County After Story at Ace Academy, that I forgot this is the name I started with my first video. Kisame Takashi. What the fuck? So stupid. I'm sorry. I just saw that for the first time in a while.
I've got some news to share with you and Erilynn.
That piques my interest. You had your breakthrough?
Yeah, but it would be better to tell you both together. I'm heading to the student council now. Are you free later?
That depends. Let me look at my log. No, I'm free. Other than texting Kira, but I could do that anywhere. I'm so fine. Yeah, I'm freed after my club.
Great. Let's meet in the courtyard afterwards.
Sounds good. He nods and then waves goodbye.
I'll see you later then.
Bye. As Daisuke heads off, I continue down the hall towards the club room. My curiosity is burning, but I try not to think too much about what Daisuke might tell us. I find out soon enough. Right now, I should be focused on my club activities. Soon I arrive and greet my fellow club members. Oh, you know what happened that I'm thinking right now? Cause the full game is already out. Like, this is the full game, but since I've been playing it early access, I don't have the I haven't picked the club. If you think about it, I haven't picked the club because it's normally been like clubs will be added in full access or whatever. And yeah, I haven't picked the club, man. But after this whole game is finished, I'm just gonna go back and we're gonna see the parts that are new, kind of, you know what I mean? Because it'll be sort of lame if I like, alrighty guys, let's go back from the beginning so we could play this whole game all over again with the new features added. It'll be kind of lame, so I'm sorry if like I haven't picked a club or anything. Or any new stuff that we might have missed. I'll go back, you know what I mean? I'll make a separate video and go back. I leave the club room and make my way into the courtyard. My chest is tense in anticipation of the news. I wonder what kind of breakthrough he could have had. Did he meet another Velden? Ooh, the courtyard is empty now that the school is over, and I easily spot both Erilynn and Daisuke waiting. They greet me when I arrive. Hey guys, hope you weren't waiting. Sorry. Hey guys, hope you weren't waiting too long. Erilynn shakes her head.
Our meeting had just ended.
Did Daisuke give you any hints on what he wanted to share?
No, he stubbornly refused to share anything other than stating he had good news. He said we had to wait for you.
¿Por qué? Daisuke grins as he turns to me.
Since you've been involved in this whole situation from the start, I thought it'd only be fair for you to be involved in this conversation as well. And now that everyone's here, I don't know the best way to say it, so I'm just going to be blunt. Erilynn, I can now take you home whenever you're ready.
Wait, what? There's a moment of stunned silence as we both digest his words. Erilynn seems hopeful, but confused.
You can take me home? But how? Did you learn a new method of returning?
Not quite.
Her brows creases.
Then how can you take me back?
I'd arrange a portal for you.
Suddenly, Erilynn crosses her arms, her frown deepening.
Don't toy with me. We both know it's not that simple. If it were, either of us could have left at any time.
I glance back and forth. What's going on? Why is Daisuke being so evasive? He hesitates.
I'm sorry. I haven't been entirely honest with you about who I am.
Okay, who are you? I want to know. This is starting to feel familiar.
I am Neil Lavin of the 2nd Royal Guard of Honor. It is an honor to serve you, Your Highness.
What? Alright. He salutes Erilynn, who stares at him in surprise. Okay, I'm a bit lost. What is that exactly?
I work for the branch of the military that is duty-bound to serve and protect the royal family.
Okay. Then why are you here? Because I'm pretty sure you were here before Erilynn, like... What's going on? Oh wow, that sounds like a big deal.
It is. Only the trusted few are ever selected into the Royal Guard.
Erilynn raises a brow.
You've already lied about who you are once before. How can I believe that you aren't lying to us again?
I carry the insignia of the 2nd Royal Guard of Honor.
He reaches to show Erilynn the insignia. After viewing, she nods, relaxing slightly.
Only those in the guard have access to the insignia, so it seems you're telling the truth.
But why is he here?
However, the 2nd Royal Guard of Honor, that would mean you work for my aunt.
That is correct.
Then what are you doing here?
I was sent here to provide you protection and ensure your safety while you completed the mission.
Wait, what mission? Erilynn's brows furrow.
What mission? Did my aunt send me here on a mission?
He nods.
Why? What possible reason could she have to do that?
He pauses.
I was only told what I needed to know to carry out my mission. It would be best for you to ask her yourself.
Yes, well, she'll certainly have a lot of explaining to do.
This whole thing is crazy. Dude, how old are you? This whole thing is shady as hell. Okay, let me think for a minute, because I am confused. Okay, he was sent here on a mission for the aunt. Then, she was sent here, but not knowing the mission. Is the aunt the old lady I met, or who is the old lady? And, dude, my head is gonna explode right now. Boom. This whole thing is crazy. It's bananas. I can't wrap my mind around any of this. This is totally insane. I don't even know what to think right now. He nods sympathetically.
I know it's a lot to take in.
I just don't understand why you couldn't tell Erilynn you were here for her protection.
We were all ordered not to reveal our identities.
Wait, we were all? Who else is in on this? I blink. Did you say we?
Yes. I wasn't the only one tasked with protecting the princess.
That's no surprise. Of course my aunt would send even more people to watch over me. After all, I am the heir to the throne. If something happened to me while I was here, it would be her head on the line.
Who else?
There was a reason why she was sent here to Matsukaze. It's because Emiko Meino lives here.
Who's Emiko Meino? Wait, isn't that the aunt? Wait, whoa. That's Mina's mom. What the fuck? I blinked and laughed. What? And Emiko is Velden? No, that doesn't make sense. She can't be. Can she?
All I know is that she is a part of this operation.
I fall silent, my mind rolling with questions. How is it possible that Aunt Emiko is connected to Velden? And what is she doing in Mazikaze? Okay, now that's even weird. Like, how long has this operation been a thing? Maybe she's just a human diplomat or something. All of this is unclear. Erilynn puts a gentle hand on my shoulder. I'm surprised by how well she's taking this.
I'm sure Aunt Emiko will explain everything once we're home.
Wait, what the fuck? Yeah.
I know this was a lot to take in at once. I'm sorry that I had to keep the truth from you, but now that we can escort you home, it was time you learned the truth.
Okay. Dude, I'm really confused. Like, am I dreaming right now? Like, I took a nap earlier. Am I dreaming? Nope. No, I am not.
And when will we be returning?
Your aunt would prefer you to return as soon as possible.
Well, I'll need a couple of days to wrap things up and say goodbye. After all of the support and kindness I've been shown, I can't just disappear without saying anything. If my aunt has a problem with that, then she can take it up with me herself.
He nods.
Yes, Your Highness.
He glances at us, then smiles softly.
I won't keep you two any longer. I'm sure you have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, we have... Am I Velden? Like, what is going on anymore? He says his goodbyes, and then leaves. For a moment, Erilynn and I are quiet, still processing everything that was said. Are you okay? Like, Daisuke or Nile? Or whatever his name is, said this is a lot of information. And I don't know how much he said is true.
I trust that he's telling the truth. As hard as it is to believe, it would be impossible to acquire the Velden Royal Guard insignia if he was not a part of it. Since he mentioned Aunt Emiko, we should ask her if she knows more.
He could still be a fucking liar and stolen one, right? Like, I don't know, man. Yeah, let's head back. Aunt Emiko can probably add more context if she's really involved. Erilynn nods in agreement, and we cut across the courtyard to exit the school gates. We remain quiet as we walk, each of us still processing what we learned. Erilynn seems convinced that Daisuke is telling the truth, but how can I believe that Aunt Emiko is Velden? It seems so far-fetched. I shake the thought from my head. I guess we'll find out soon enough. As we head the house, as the house nears into view, I wonder if Aunt and Uncle will be home. They're usually still at the bakery at this time. Finally, we arrive home. After entering the house, I see Mina hanging out in the living room. Hey.
Oh, hey!
You're gonna say you're a part of this too. Like, who else is a part in this? Kosei? The teacher? I don't know, man. Are Aunt Emiko and Uncle Hajime home?
Mom's in the kitchen, but Dad's still at the bakery.
I glance at Erilynn, who looks back at me. Mina glances between the two of us, her brows furrowing.
Why?
Okay, this is gonna be awkward, but... I glance at Erilynn again. Should we tell her?
Why do you keep looking at each other? What's going on?
Before I can respond, Aunt Emiko pops her head into the room and graces us with a warm smile.
I thought I heard voices in here. I made you all a snack if you're hungry. Did you kids have a good day at school?
How are we gonna break the news to Mina? how we're gonna... Fuck, man, this is... Should we just say, no time for small talk, let's get straight to the point? No, let's ease into the conversation, right? And Emiko doesn't know that we know yet. We should gently introduce it into the conversation. Oh yeah, the best!
That's great, honey.
Yeah, we've learned a whole lot.
Is that right? Anything good?
Well, actually, it was something about our family. Mina perks up from her seat on the couch.
What? Who's talking about our family?
More specifically, something about Aunt Emiko. Aunt Emiko blinks. And the fact that she might be Velden? Aunt Emiko acts surprised.
Velden? What's that?
Really? Mina bursts out laughing.
What? That's crazy! Did you hit your head or something, cuz?
I shake my head. It's okay, Aunt Emiko. You don't have to pretend anymore. Nile told us about you.
Nil? Ah, I see. So it has been revealed.
Oh, it's Nil. Nil. Aunt Emiko's smile softens, while Mina looks on blankly.
Wait, you know what they're talking about? What's going on?
They're telling the truth, honey. I am from Velden.
Okay.
No.
She looks surprised. I'm surprised too. What are you talking about, Mina? Mina pauses, waiting for the punchline. When it doesn't come, her brows wrinkle together.
Wait, you're serious?
Aunt Emiko nods. She gestures for all of us to sit down.
I didn't expect to have this conversation now, but I suppose there's no better time than the present.
Mina scoots over to give her mom space on the couch. Erilynn and I settle on the nearby chairs.
I assume this means that you'll be leaving us soon then, Erilynn?
That seems to be the case, although I'm still unclear as to why I was sent here in the first place.
Aunt Emiko chuckles.
Ida will explain everything. Don't worry.
How about you explain now? We've been living a lie. Like, look, I don't know how old Mina or my character is. I want to say 15. For 15 years, we've been living a lie. A filthy lie. What else are you lying about? The Easter Bunny? Santa Claus? The Tooth Fairy? What else are you lying about? Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I know I'm joking, but it's to calm myself down. Like, I am shaking. I'm like, oh, what the fuck, man? Like seriously, what the fuck? It's just giving me shivers. Like, ew. Who's Ada? Ida.
My aunt.
Whoa, you're on a first name basis with Erilynn's aunt?
Wait, hold on.
Mina, who has been strangely quiet, suddenly shoots up from the couch.
Erilynn, you're leaving?
Wait, Mina, really? That's the first thing? Alright, let us continue.
Yes.
How? When? And what does my mom or your aunt have to do with anything?
That's right. Mina wasn't around to hear Daisuke's explanation. Of course she's confused, and we just threw a whole lot of information at her at once. Well... Erilynn and I catch Mina up to speed on what we just discovered. As we talk, she flows through a range of emotions, from surprise at Daisuke's actual real identity, to frustration that he lied yet again, and disappointment regarding Erilynn's close departure date. Sorry, I got a burp. When we're done, she slumps back into the couch, slowly shaking her head.
This whole thing is crazy, and it's all happening so fast.
So, Mina, you're technically half Velden. I know.
And Mom, you're a part of all this craziness.
She nods.
Ida asked me to look after Erilynn as a favor, and I was happy to do so.
Did she tell you why, though? I feel like that'd be important to know.
I certainly wish I knew, although I'm sure my aunt will tell me it was just for my own good.
Wasn't it? After all, I've watched how you've matured into a fine young lady with your short time with us. Don't you feel like you're now a little more prepared in your role as heir apparent?
What? Never mind. Erilynn blinks. She pauses, mulling over Aunt Emiko's words.
I can't deny that there is truth to that statement. However, if maturity was the goal, could I not have achieved that same goal in Velden? Why did she have to send me here without any preparation or warning?
And Emiko. I kept calling Emiko. Emiko laughs.
You know as well as I do that Ida's methods have always been unique, but effective. Everything was always sink or swim with her.
Yes, but that doesn't make it right.
It's clear that while Erilynn reluctantly agrees, she's not happy with the situation. I'm sure when she goes back, she'll have some choice words to share with her aunt. Her aunt seems overly harsh. I get it, it's all or nothing. It's all speculation anyway. Dude, I hate that thing. Do not throw your fucking kid in the water and be like, swim, swim. It's like, no, man. Like, it is harsh. She could have just, alright, Erilynn, we're going to have class sessions. You know what I mean? How to be an effective ruler. And don't get me wrong, being close to like the peasantry or whatever it's considered for Erilynn, the commoners, it's good to learn how to walk amongst them, but it doesn't teach you how to, you know, govern a country. Like me and you right now, right? We know nothing about governing a country. Even if we have ideas in our head, it's nowhere close. You gotta go to school or something about that. And it's like, you can't just throw her and be like, oh, she's gonna learn how to be a good ruler. But isn't ruler about being, like, governing the people? Nah, it's about going with the commoners. Just throw her in another world. It's really harsh. Yeah, sending someone unaware to a totally new world is extreme, no matter the context.
Exactly.
If anything, why not just send her out of the palace and somewhere in Velden?
It's not that simple. The Velden people are loyal to their monarchy and view them with high regard. They will still treat their princess as, well, a princess.
Paint her hair. Tell her that you're gonna live amongst the poor people. So paint your hair. We're gonna give you a spray tan, or at least paint your skin or something. You know what I mean? Something to make her not noticeable.
I won't comment on if Ida's actions were right or wrong, but it was certainly very her.
And Emiko makes a good point. After thinking it over, both Mina and Erilynn reluctantly agree.
Wow, Mom, it sounds like you know Erilynn's aunt super well.
Oh yes, that's what happens when you do your service together. She was so impulsive, and it always got her into trouble. It seems like she hasn't changed a bit.
Did you say service? Were you in the military? And Emiko melts into a nostalgic grin, her eyes sparkling in memory.
Service? What? Like the military?
That's right, honey.
Mina's eyes grow wide. I'm afraid they'll pop out of her head.
No way! Did you ever have to fight someone?
Sometimes, but only when there was no other option.
Did you ever have to fight a bear?
Wait, what? Mina? Are you serious right now? She wasn't in survival training.
No, honey. Nothing quite so overtly dangerous. I was in reconnaissance.
Ooh, like a spy.
More like intelligence gathering.
That's kind of like a spy.
If you were in reconnaissance, then how did you meet my aunt? I know that was not a part of her service.
Ida and I were bunkmates during basic training, and remained close even after our paths diverged. I wanted to see what more was out there beyond Velden. It just happened that my longest tour was spent here on Earth.
Is that why you stayed?
Not exactly.
She giggles.
I found it quite mundane here. Velden technology is more advanced in many different ways.
That's definitely tracks of Erilynn's first impression on Earth. And Emiko breathes out a dreamy sigh.
But the longer I stayed, the more I could see the beauty in simplicity. And then I met Hajime.
Does he know?
At first, I didn't understand him at all. I thought he was so short-sighted. There was this great big universe just waiting to be explored, and all he wanted to do was stay in the small town that he grew up in with the family that he loved and bake.
Is it weird that there's so much things to do in the universe and I want to go see the world, you know what I mean? And it does troll me sometimes when my dad's like, he just wants to stay here, like where he grew up in East Los, and he wants to die here, which is crazy in my opinion, but you know what I mean? The people are different and they do what they want, so as long as they're not hurting anyone, let them do it. She barks a short laugh.
I never thought I'd fall for someone like him, but somehow that gentle man with the kind eyes and flower always in his hair completely swept me off my feet. And the more I fell for him, the more I realized that his dream was perfect.
Mina cups her face in her hands, smiling broadly.
Aw, Mom, that's so sweet.
That's the kind of love story I want. Uncle Hajime's got game. Well, this is awkward. Is it bad where it's like, no, it's like the love I want too. It's like, you gotta find the right person. And there's someone out there for you. If you're ugly, fat, or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, even if you're unattractive, there's someone out there for you. And there's gotta be, man. You know what I mean? I can only hope that my story can be so cute. Well, Kira, man. Kira.
Me too.
Well, you and Cope same. Mina sighs.
Although I think my ship has sailed since I've got Kosei.
Hey, he's not that bad. Erilynn remains quiet. When she finally speaks, her voice is small.
How did you make the decision to leave Veldin?
I can feel the weight behind her question. In some ways, Aunt Emiko's story is similar to Erilynn's. Which, it's not because, you know, because we haven't done her love thing. You'll probably see the same thing in a filler episode, so stay tuned.
It wasn't easy, but there wasn't much left for me there. My parents had both passed away, and my friends had grown into their own lives. Plus, I spent most of my time traveling anyway.
Does that mean Uncle Hajime knows that you're Veldin too?
Of course, dear. I told him as soon as I knew I wanted to spend the rest of my life with him.
Aww.
Mina squeals, then suddenly blinks.
Wait a minute. If Dad knew, then how come he never told me?
I did, honey.
No, you didn't. I think I'd remember if you told me I was Veldin.
I did, honey. We did. Don't you remember when you were a little girl and I'd tell you that you weren't like any of the other kids?
Yeah?
You were special. And one day, when you were ready, you would do things and go places that nobody else here could ever imagine.
That is not telling her that she's Veldin. That is telling her that you're gonna be special one of these days, and you're gonna be a hard worker, and you're gonna achieve all of your dreams and anything you want to do. That's not really telling you you're Veldin, you know? Mina pauses and then gasps.
Oh my gosh, that's what you meant by all of that?
Of course, sweetie.
I thought you were just saying all of that. You're special because you're my mom, and you have to tell me that.
Nope, it's because you're Veldin, honey.
Do my parents know? And Emiko shifts uncomfortably.
Well, you see, when we decided that we needed to tell Hajime's family, it didn't go exactly as planned.
What happened? And Emiko laughs nervously.
They didn't exactly believe us and thought we were joking around. Given what we were saying, I can understand why.
Yeah. She turns back to Mina.
That's why we didn't outright tell you that you're Veldin. We wanted you to have a fun childhood and to feel like you belonged. So we decided to wait until the time was right to tell you.
I guess that makes sense. I mean, if I hadn't met Erilynn, I don't know if I would have believed in Veldin either.
Same here.
But it's official. I'm half Veldin.
The reality seems to finally sink in and she grins.
Oh my gosh! I'm half Velden!
Erilynn sits straighter and smiles warmly.
I'm not surprised. I could always feel that there was something more elevated about you.
Do you think that's why we get along so well? Wait!
She pauses.
Does this mean I should be calling you Princess Erilynn?
No, that won't be necessary.
Are you sure, Princess?
Just Erilynn will suffice.
Isn't this what you always wanted, Erilynn? For someone to recognize your birthright?
No, I wanted you to recognize my birthright.
Why me? Like, I'm not Velden.
Yeah, cuz. Show my princess some respect.
Erilynn shoots Mina a look, but there's a smile on her face.
Well, honey, I'm relieved that you're taking the news so well.
Emiko...
The front door shuts. A moment later, Uncle Hajime appears.
Emiko, what are you still doing here? I thought you were coming back to help me.
Oh, Hajime, darling! We were just talking about you.
Oh, good things, I hope.
Mina shifts, leaning her body on the arm of the couch.
Dad, guess what?
What?
I'm half Velden.
Uncle Hajime is clearly startled. He blinks and opens his mouth. He blinks and his mouth opens and closes, but no sound comes out.
Yep, you sure are, kiddo.
He gives Aunt Emiko a questioning look.
I thought we were going to tell her together when she was ready.
Sorry, darling. The conversation came up sooner than we anticipated.
She smiles apologetically and shrugs.
I can see that.
Uncle Hajime, does that mean you knew Erilynn as Velden? Uncle Hajime, does this mean that you knew Erilynn was Velden this whole time too? He pauses and glances at Aunt Emiko. Then the two of them burst out laughing.
I'm sorry, kiddo. I don't mean to laugh. But a foreign exchange student just randomly shows up at the house with no prior notice, no luggage, and the day before school starts.
You know, I think I said this on episode 2. It's like, how do you explain that to their family? And like the whole time it's like, and the whole time I'm like saying throughout the whole game, like, how are they not noticing this? What the fuck? He laughs again.
Also, if your parents did set up a foreign exchange term, they'd of course tell us about it. Before you ask, no, they don't know about any of this.
And Emiko giggles.
And Sweden, honey?
It sounds kind of like Velden. They glance at each other and devolves into more chuckles. I thought it was clever. When you put it that way, it does sound silly. This makes way more sense. No, I thought it was clever. I thought I was getting away with it. Hey, I like to see you guys come up with something better. I like to see you guys come up with a better last-minute excuse.
I'm sorry, bud. You're right, that was a good effort.
Thank you.
Plus, we had to have all the paperwork and credentials already prepared for Erilynn to transfer to your school. One does not simply show up to school and get accepted on the same day.
I wonder about that actually. This explains a lot. When their laughter subsides, and they finally catch their breath, and Emiko stands.
All right, this has been a lovely discussion, but we need to get back to the store.
Yep, our break can only last for so long.
And Emiko looks at Erilynn.
When I return, please ask me any questions you may have. I'll be happy to answer them as best as I can.
Thank you.
As the two of them depart, I hear Aunt Emiko filling in Uncle Hajime on what he missed. Mina stretches on the couch.
Well, this has been a lot.
Yes, Mina, it's been a lot, okay? Like, I had a long day at work and everything. I didn't come back until like 10 p.m. I took a nap. I woke up like maybe, let's see, 40 minutes before we started the episode. 10 minutes before we start the episode. And I've been thrown a whole lot of information right now that is starting to make sense, kind of, you know? So yeah, it's been a lot. Yeah.
It surely has been.
Mina turns to me, grinning.
I can confidently say that I am so glad to learn that I'm Velden, because that means that I'm not actually related to you, cuz, and your weirdness is all you.
Hey, you're half me. Remember that, Mina. You're only half, what means you're still half related to me.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
She's like covering her ears. I can't hear you.
Anyway, I've got to go reevaluate my life, so I'll talk to you two later.
I'm Breakable Kosei, and I'm moving to Velden to find myself a Velden boyfriend. Are you okay?
Totally. But what else has Mom told me over the years that I thought was just generic mom stuff, but was actually code for being Velden?
Fair point. Mina gives us a small wave before going upstairs.
I too have much to think about, so I'll take my leave.
Oh, of course, my princess.
Please don't tell anyone else yet. I'd prefer to be the one to tell everyone myself.
If you mean everyone, you mean Kosei and Kira? Because I'm telling Kira I'm a simp for her. If she asks me anything about you, I gotta be like, hey, Erilynn's going home and Mina's Velden. Don't worry, I won't, unless it's Kira. She offers me a thin smile, and then slowly heads up to fuck. I keep fucking up words, man. And then slowly heads up the stairs. My mind is swimming, and I feel mentally drained. I head upstairs to my room and collapse on my bed as I process everything that happened so far. It all feels like it's going so fast, and I fight to keep up. Eventually, my eyes grow tired, and I pass out for the night. I blink my eyes open and groan as I sit up. Another day of school. Another school day. Dude, I don't know what it is. I keep like misreading it, because I read like, I keep switching words around, or like, I don't read a word and I just say school day or some bullshit like that. As I push myself out of bed and get ready, my mind is still reeling from everything I've learned last night. And Emiko is actually Velden? The thought still takes some getting used to. I gather my things, my mind wandering. I wonder if Daisuke will act differently now that we know who he is. The last time he revealed his true identity, he wanted to keep everything the same. Wanted to keep things the same. But this time, he seemed really different. Once I'm ready, I head downstairs and go into the kitchen. To my surprise, Mina is still here.
Morning, cuz.
Good morning. I didn't expect to see you here. She sits at the kitchen table, munching on some toast. I grab a slice and join her.
No swim practice this morning, which meant I could sleep in a little.
She sniffles a yawn. Then why do you seem like you haven't slept at all?
I stayed up late chatting with Mom. I want to know all about my newly discovered heritage. Also, who would have guessed that Mom used to be so cool?
Well, all parents used to be so cool back then before they had kids. And you fucked it up, Mina. It was all your fault that she's no longer cool. She's still cool. What new Velden powers do you have? Being Velden doesn't make you automatically cool. She is cool. What are you talking about, Mina? Hey, and Emiko's still cool. She's an amazing cook, runs a small business, and somehow still takes care of our dysfunctional family. Mina pauses.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty cool. Not in the same way as a secret espionage agent is cool.
I think it's even more cooler. What are you talking about? Fair enough. So, where's Erilynn?
Oh, she left earlier this morning for student council.
I nod. I'm sure she has a lot of loose ends to wrap up, now that she knows she's going home. The thought makes me pause. It still doesn't feel real. Mina seems to sense my thoughts and falls quiet. We finish up breakfast and she checks the time.
We should get going.
I nod. We clean up the kitchen and then grab our bags. Once we're ready, we set out for school. I pull my clothes tighter around me to protect against the chill. My thoughts continue to race. My mind is so far away that I don't know how I'm going to focus in class. Before long, we cross through the courtyard and enter the school. Finding our classroom, we take our seats next to our friends, Kira and Kosei. Sorry, Kira and Kosei are both here, but Erilynn hasn't arrived yet. Hey guys.
Hi.
Morning!
Kira blinks.
Erilynn didn't come with you?
I shake my head.
Oh man, she might actually be late! You two are already cutting it close.
What are you talking about? We still got a couple of minutes.
Kosei stares at Mina.
Who are you and what have you done with Mina?
What? It's true.
Yeah, but anytime I've ever said that, you tell me that barely counts as on time.
Finally, Erilynn runs into the classroom. She breathlessly slides into her seat.
Excellent, I made it. Are you okay?
Yeah, why are you so out of breath?
Yes, it's just been a very hectic morning. In fact, it's directly related to the important news I would like to share.
Mina and I exchange a glance. I think I know exactly what she's going to say.
What is it?
Before Erilynn can answer, Miss Sato enters the classroom.
I'll tell you during lunch.
We nod and quiet down, while my classmates settle into their seats.
Good morning, class. Let's begin the lesson.
I open my notes and prepare to take notes. As I expected, I'm distracted throughout class and I have a lot of trouble paying attention. I do my best, but when the bell releases us for lunch, I breathe out a sigh of relief. Grabbing my lunch, I follow my friends into the courtyard, where we have some privacy. We settle down and unpack our food, and then we begin eating. Erilynn seems put her chopsticks down and clears her throat.
First off, I'd just like to say that I'm so grateful to have met each of you, and to have made such wonderful friends.
Kira blinks in surprise, while Kosei barks out a short laugh.
Geez, Erilynn, why so serious? Are you leaving us or something?
As a matter of fact, I am.
Kosei laughs again, then pauses. His brows wrinkle as he studies Erilynn's serious expression.
Wait, for real? You're leaving? As in leaving?
Does this mean you found a way home?
Erilynn nods. She fills our friends in our conversation yesterday with Daisuke, or Nile, who he really is, and why he was sent here. Silence reigns once she has finished.
Whoa.
Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, it's a lot to take in.
I hope our separation isn't too long, but I can't predict when I'll be able to return.
You can't just magic yourself back there?
That's definitely not how it works. If it were so easy, then she could have gone home at any time.
Well, if you think about it, someone else could do it for her, you know what I mean? Like, she doesn't have to, like, do the spell herself. Like, she has one guy to open it from over there, and another person to open it from our side, you know? Kosei sighs.
Yeah, I know. I was just hoping maybe it'd be easier after she goes back.
I wish it were so, but I promise that I will visit once I'm able to. Still, this is good news. You finally have a way back home. You can see your family again. Yes, I've missed them, and missed Velden very much. Although I've grown quite fond of Matsukaze, I know I can't stay here forever.
Dude, no lie, I have to do this, like, I want to see the same thing, like, in a filler episode. Like, if I go down the Erilynn route, does her conversation changes? You know what I mean? Because it's like, if the main character falls in love with her and she falls in love with him, like, will it change this whole scene? I don't know, I'll find out once I finish, this whole thing. You know what I mean? I'm happy for you. We demand parental custody. Yes, we demand parental custody of you. Okay? We want to see you on the weekends and holidays. You got it? I get that Velden is your home, but Matsukaze is your home too. You could split your time evenly between here and there. 6 months here, 6 months there. Erilynn smiled softly.
If only it were so simple. But I have too many responsibilities that I can't ignore in Velden.
A pause settles over the group. Suddenly, Mina stands up.
We can't spend our last few days together wallowing in sadness. We need to make sure Erilynn has the best final days ever here in Matsukaze.
You know what? When is your confession, Mina? Okay? How about you tell everyone who you are? You lied to us. You're half Velden. Kosei jumps up to join her.
Yeah, we gotta do this properly. Send her off in style. A goodbye party she'll never forget.
Ooh, I'll bring the weed and the alcohol.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's not a bad idea. Kira turns to Erilynn.
When is your last day? I've got the rest of this week to wrap things up, but I'll have to leave once the weekend is over.
Alright everyone, clear your schedule for tomorrow night because we're going to sing our hearts out for Erilynn.
That's perfect, Mina! No better way to say goodbye than with a heartfelt ballad.
Dude, there's no way to say goodbye without drinks, with weed, with banda, with... You know what I mean? There's a lot of things to say goodbye with. We gotta make this like a quinceañera. We gotta have like a big ass party. With music, with mariachis, so many things. Pictures, so many pictures.
Karaoke does seem fitting.
Okay, that sounds a little bit better. Erilynn smiles.
I have not done this karaoke before, but if it involves singing, then that sounds fun.
Everyone else is cool with it, so I'm in it too. I'm in too.
Good!
The bell rings, signaling the end of the lunch period. We quickly pack up our bentos and head back into the classroom. Kira and I fall into step beside each other.
It's strange to think that Erilynn is actually leaving. I'm going to miss her.
I know. We've spent so long looking for answers and coming up with nothing. I almost believe she'd never make it back. She glances at me out of the corner of her eye.
You know, we have Erilynn to thank for us getting together.
Oh yeah. I pause. I guess that's true. Without her, we wouldn't have started investigating together. She nods.
Do you think we would still be together if she'd never arrived?
Yeah, you can't change destiny. Let's not think about that. No, I wanna be cute. You know what I mean? Of course, our fates was destined from the start. If not Erilynn, then something else would happen to bring us together.
I wonder what it would have been.
Maybe I would have made a wish at the shrine for a smart, beautiful, and charming girl to find me. She giggles, slipping her hand into mine. I'm going to be weird without Erilynn around all... It's going to be weird without Erilynn around all the time. She feels like a part of the family now. But I'm looking forward to the goodbye party. Dude, it's fucking hot in here. Soon, we return to class and slide into our seats. Miss Sato walks to the front of the room and begins the next lesson. The rest of the school day flies by. I feel a little bit better after our conversation during lunch. I have an easier time focusing, but I'm still relieved when the dismissal bell rings. I shoot to my feet and quickly pack up all my stuff. Then I sling my bag over my shoulder and exit the classroom. Everyone is busy with clubs and meetings, so I head out of the school and begin my walk home. I feel drained from the day and hurry my steps. I can't wait to get home. As soon as I reach the house, I kick off my shoes and head to my room to relax. I flop on my bed and play with my phone for a while. Before I even realize it, my eyes are droopy and I soon drift off into a short nap. And I'm gonna end it there. But God, it's getting so good. I know, man. I want to keep clicking too. I want to keep reading so badly. But man, I am tired. I am hot. I'm sorry, man. Since it's the summertime, you're gonna get like maybe less than an hour videos. Cause I am baking right now. Dude, I am glittering from head to toe. I'm looking at my foot right now. It's sweating. I'm sorry, you know? I try. But if you like the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification to see whenever I post Ethereal Enigma, and leave a comment. Man, I am loving this game, and wow, just from the beginning, just too many wows. If you made it this far to the end of the video, write down in the comment like what you think about the whole situation, cause like the whole time I was like fucking confused. My body was shaking like I'm like, what's gonna happen now? I'm like anxious about to see what was gonna go on, you know what I mean? It's like, wait, Aunt Emiko? What's going on? You know what I mean? It was like dropped on us like at the last second, like boom, bitch, here you go, here's this information, boom, have fun. I don't know, but I still liked it, you know? But comment down below, maybe you're like, that was really good. You might be like, I got confused halfway there. Well, it wasn't the story, it was just shitty speaking. Or, you know, or maybe you're like, I kinda didn't like it. I kinda felt like it's just a last-ditch effort to, like, you know what I mean, throw something in your face. I don't know, man. But I liked it either way. Anyway, well then, this is farewell, and as always, bye-bye.